and welcome back to my channel, Tomcat Stitchery. I'm Whitney, and today I'm here showing you 6, different ways that I have styled my newest, or my first, couple of items for my Mimi G capsule wardrobe. I kind of decided with this little mini capsule that I may show you just like some of the items, not all of them, but some of them in a couple of different types of videos, and then at the end, when I have finished making everything for that mini, I'll not only show you that lookbook, but also show you those items with the Sew Over It capsule wardrobe, because those were all kind of in the same color family. So anyway, today I'm here to show you the Simplicity, Mimi G for Simplicity S8749 pattern. I will pop a picture of that pattern up there. It's one of her new ones. For the suit, I did view A, which are the pants, and view B, which is the jacket, not the long coat. Pretty sure that's right. But anyway, today I'm just showing you 6 different ways that I am styling, 3 for the jacket, different ways I'm styling the jacket, and 3 different ways I'm styling the pants. But first, I want to show you kind of the outfit as a whole, the suit as a whole. So clearly, it can be very business appropriate, and I will pop pictures of, or a video of me twirling around as we talk about it. But I want to talk a little bit about the pattern first. So it is a suit, basically, a jacket and a pair of skinny pants. I made them out of a wool nylon blend tweed. It's cobalt blue with a little bit of purple and green and cream that are in the tweed. Sage had asked me in my plans video how working with a non-stretch fabric would work since they are a tight-fitting pant, which is an excellent question. And yes, I could definitely make these pants tighter if they were in a stretch woven. However, when I made these up, I've said it before, but I have a very little differential between my waist and hips, so I'm usually 1, maybe 2 sizes larger in my waist than I am in my hips. For this one, I made the pattern according to my hip size, and I think I made the size 14. 12? Oh, geez, I can't remember. I will pop it all in the description. But instead of, when I was making the pants, I did everything according to the instructions, which again, she has a wonderful sew along for all of her patterns on the Simplicity channel. But instead of sewing the outer side seams, which is the last step before attaching the waistband, I just basted and ended up, if I just did 3/8 of a seam allowance on my outer seam, I was fine. I could move around, and I practiced like sitting to make sure I could sit comfortably and move appropriately so that I could get them just tight enough to get the look, but without them being restrictive so that I could still move in them. So yes, so I sewed the size that I would probably have sewn in a stretch woven, except I did a 3/8 seam allowance on the outer seam as opposed to a 5/8 seam allowance on the outer seam. So yeah, so that is to answer that question for Sage. And then I had another little tip from a commenter, which this is just, you guys comment. I love it. I love hearing your comments, and I love sharing your tips along. So on my men's bias tape from the men's tie, making bias tape out of men's ties tutorial, Kathleen had posted in the comment section that she enjoys using the interfacing from ties, because the interfacing is also cut on the bias on the inside of men's ties, for easing in the sleeve cap and also for sleeve heads, which is totally what I did on this jacket. I was like, that's genius. It saved my interfacing for the ties that I turn into bias tape, thinking that I could use them for ties that I make down the line, which is obviously not very creative, but could totally be done. But I cut one of the interfacing up and used them for the sleeve heads, because this jacket pattern does call for, actually it calls for fleece in the sleeve head, which is probably a little softer, but I totally used the bias interfacing in the sleeve head to help ease the sleeve cap into the top of the sleeve into the shoulder, and then also just for some added structure, just to give it a little more like a sew-in interfacing as opposed to a fusible there in the top part of the sleeve. And technically, I think Kathleen probably meant it more for that and not the actual sleeve head, because sleeve heads are supposed to be squishy, like lamb's wool or fleece or flannel, just to give it a little bounce. But anyway, like that. So that's a little bit about the pattern. It's a fully lined jacket. There are welt pockets with flaps. I shortened mine quite a bit. I'm short, so I always have to shorten things. But I think I shortened the jacket by 6 or 7 inches because it's pretty long. And I was thinking more in terms of, I mean, not only do I need it shortened because I am short, but also just in proportion for my figure. I have a very high waist and a very short waist, torso. And sometimes when things get too long on me, I kind of almost look ill proportioned, like it doesn't look right. So I knew I wanted the jacket long, but not as long as Mimi G, as the designer had actually made it out to be. So I shortened my jacket a little bit to actually have it hip. I think it hits Mimi about mid-thigh, maybe a little bit lower than that. And I had mine hit me right at the top of my thigh. So lower than my hip line, but about at the top of my thigh. So anyway, styling for these things. And I've got these items sitting here. I use this wonderful lining fabric that crazy matches. I had bought that just for stash purposes. Anyway, let's see what else. Oh, the pants. So the pants have a front fly zipper, which I actually prefer. I've been wearing my Sew Over It Camille pants, and I love the style of those, but I just really don't like a back zipper. I feel like I sew my underwear up every single time I zip the stupid things up, and I have a hard time like getting the hook and eye to hook behind me. So I do prefer a fly front most of the time. So anyway, these do have a front fly. There aren't belt loops. It's a high-waisted pant. There are front slash pockets that I love, that I used lining fabric, and then 2 darts in the back. There's actually also 2 darts in the front, but like I said, with my hip to waist differential, and I have a little bit of a tummy in the front there, I usually omit front darts. So I left those flat, and they fit like a dream. Like, they fit really well. I'm really excited to make my stretch jeans now because these pants fit really well, and I think maybe my body just works well with her block that she uses for her drafting. So anyway, on to styling. Outfit number 1, we will start with the pants. So outfit number 1, I have styled the pants casual. I've kind of like a night out. Casual, styled the pants with a navy and white real thin striped t-shirt and my moto jacket that I made that is also a Mimi G pattern. I will leave all the patterns below in the description that I have paired, because this is all me made items that I'm styling everything with. So yeah, and I love this, and I have paired it with my sock boots. I'm gonna sneeze, I'm sorry, I am fighting off a head cold. Or maybe not. Oh, sorry. Anyway, I love it with the moto jacket. This would be a fun, like, girls' night out or date night type outfit. I love the ankle boots, the sock boots with the cropped pant. It kind of shows off that little triangle detail that's there at the bottom of the pant. I find this to be a flattering pant length on me. And again, I shorten these. Not as much as normal patterns, though. I think I only, maybe 3 inches as opposed to 4. I'd have to check again. But anyway, that'll all be in the blog post about both these patterns. So yeah, so I love that first outfit, and I would totally wear this like out for a night out. So then outfit number 2 is, I really enjoyed this outfit. So I have paired my Tilly and the Buttons Freya top that has like the very girly ruffle along the kind of the yoke part. It's not actually a yoke, but kind of makes it look like the yoke part of the top. I love the juxtaposition between the very frilly, girly top, and I love a good turtleneck / mock turtleneck, as I'm sure you all know, but paired with the very, like, man's pants, and then I put them with my Oxfords, my brogues, and I kind of love the menswear on the bottom, ladies wear on the top type look. But I like mixing those very masculine and feminine elements to make, to style the outfit. And I like the light blue with the color of the pants as well. And I think this is just a fun everyday outfit. And again, I really like these pants. Outfit number 3, I have put with my fisherman sweater. I paired these with my Camille trousers as well. Typically in fashion, you do what you want. It's fashion style, your own style. But a lot of times doing something real baggy on bottom, fitted on top, or vice versa, helps keeping you from looking swallowed up. But in the last lookbook that I did for my Sew Over It capsule wardrobe, I had paired the fisherman sweater with the wide leg Camille pants, and I kind of liked that. But actually pairing the fisherman sweater with these skinny pants, I really like. I also really like them with the tennis shoes. So these were some Adidas tennis shoes that I have that I bought in the spring, and I actually didn't wear them as much as I thought I would. But I love, so there's green in this tweed, and it's more of like a Kelly green kind of, but because it's just a thread that runs in through the tweed, you can almost make it whatever color of green you want. It kind of changes color a little bit depending on what you're pulling out. And I love these pants with my tennis shoes. And this would totally be a girls' dinner, with my friends, or even just for the day, running errands, that kind of thing. And super warm because that fisherman sweater, no lie, is so insulated. And these wool pants, so warm. So this is like deep winter, other than my ankles getting cold because they're cropped. But actually pairing some fun socks, maybe with a different pair of shoes too. Anyway, I like this outfit. So moving on from the pants, the blazer. This can work great as an outerwear piece or just as like a topper to keep you warm. If you're, going to be somewhere where the air conditioning or just there's not great heat this fall, winter. So the first outfit, I have paired this with wide leg flip pants and then the fitted Rowan turtleneck top on top. And again, so here's my green, but this is a dark green, but I think it totally works with the blazer. It kind of, again, makes the green whatever green you want. And I love this outfit. I think that this would also be, volunteering up at the kids' school, even just working from home and running errands and that kind of thing. These pants are super comfortable. And I love just that little added layer of the blazer on top. And I love the turtleneck underneath the blazer too. I think that's a very like preppy kind of nod. And then again with my moccasins, like how do you go wrong with that? So that is look number 1 for the jacket. Look number 2, we're going a little more casual, and how could I not pair it with a pair of skinny jeans and a t-shirt? I mean, yes. When I first saw this pattern, I thought, yes, this needs to be actually in a plaid. I was thinking, I need this in a plaid to wear over t-shirt and jeans. I have not made it in a plaid yet, but I love this jacket, and I've got plenty of plaid wools in my stash. So I love this look as well. And I've just paired it with my little ankle boots, and I wear these ankle boots with these jeans all the time. So a very easy outfit to throw on. Just very, again, errands, very much my lifestyle. I love these together. And then the final look that I've got is over a dress. Sorry. I'm clearly starting to get sick and I'm trying to like muddle through. My brain is just muddling. It's over the dress. And I think this is so much fun as well. And I have paired it here with my sneakers. This almost gives like, when you're downtown working and you see the women, especially in big cities, where they wear the tennis shoes to work and then have the high heels that they put on at work, or you see them like on lunch breaks, like walking, that kind of thing. Totally reminds me of that, but I would totally embrace it. I have it on with bare legs here. This is the So Over It Molly top / dress, obviously in a dress, and I've got it in a wool jersey here. I love it with the long necklace. I think it gives and I love the short dress with the longer blazer because I think it kind of gives it a flirty, kicky kind of feel. And again, I love it with the tennis shoes. So there you have it. There are 6 different ways to wear this Simplicity 8749 pattern without having to wear it as a suit. I think it's very livable for everyday life. I'm so glad I've made it. It's going to get a lot of rotation this winter because it's super warm with the wool tweed. So anyway, that is it for today. Stay tuned for more sneak peeks of my Mimi G capsule, and then probably, not next week, but probably the week after, I will have the full lookbook for the Mimi G, and then we can move on to the last one for this year, which is the closet case little mini capsule I'm going to do to go with the So Over It and the Mimi G. It's all the same color story. So anyway, leave me comments, please, if you have any questions. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We've got quite a few new subscribers, and I'm just loving that our little community is growing. Give me a thumbs up if you like this type of video, and I will see you soon.